From the perspective of a lawyer, which you also are, what would you say could have been, done better to remedy this problem?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, I just dealt a lot with the Labour Act
Yeah.
because of the work in the trade unions. Legally, they could have helped workers to raise these issues through their union, working with unions, but it wouldn't have stopped the long delays in the office of the Labour Commissioner. And I think that's the frustration generally, that if our labour relations system is not beefed up to the point where it's functional and can resolve disputes quickly, then there's very little advice you can give workers.
Yeah.
Like in a scenario like this, you can say, well, they come in, it's exposed, it gets some publicity, good and well, but now what are the next steps to make sure things are changing? Going back, like they've announced in the video clip, is one way of putting pressure on the employer. But one must also look at ways in which workers can change their lots themselves. And that's where workers' self-organization in the form of trade unions is still a very crucial component to achieve the change that's needed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fantastic. Any final remarks on this matter, Herbert?
I hope we will not see that just as a flash in the pan,
Yeah.
and that it leads to a reconfiguration of labor relations in the country that we see in the face of high unemployment rate and desperation of so many Namibian workers. The kind of exploitation that's continuing must come to an end, and we must take it seriously in terms of reviewing the labor relations system, resourcing it adequately to play its role, and to provide some protection for those many workers that experience still abuses 32 years after independence. That's not something one can postpone for the years to come. That's something that requires action now.